Trial 1 was about working with meat and dairy processors and having a look at how they are involved with the R&D and advisory services that are offered through both the meat industry and the dairy industry.
Our initial key question was, what is the opportunity for RDCs, private sector advisors, to collaborate and co-innovate with processing companies? And we unpacked what the opportunity is by trying to understand the shared interest in RD&E initially. We also wanted to understand how processing companies are actually involved in delivering agricultural extension and advisory services to their suppliers.
So in the meat industry and in the dairy industry, we worked with a processor in each of those industries. And we needed, as a team, to make sure we were really quite clear. So we spent a bit of time planning out what we were going to do with these guys. And the first point that was really at the forefront of our minds was that these guys are operating in a commercial environment. So therefore, what we need to go to them with needs to be really critical and important and relevant to what they do. So we're very mindful of fitting in with the activities and, I guess, the current kind of workspace, or the context that they were currently working in.
We developed quite a thorough collaborative engagement plan to explore whether the supply chain would actually look to work and collaborate with us, and so we definitely listened to their needs and aspirations and where they hope to go in the future. We put on the table what our skills and expertise were and what we thought we might be able to bring to the table, and collectively we developed and delivered a collaborative plan that was a win-win for both.
So the trial was a good opportunity for us to get an independent appraisal, if you like, a review of how our team works with information dissemination and extension with suppliers. So it was also a good opportunity throughout the trial. We surveyed suppliers, farm service advisors, management, so it was great to bring all that together in one report.
The current situation analysis involved us doing a professional development needs analysis with the field officers and a skills audit with the livestock buyers. We then created a report and reported back to management to let them know what we were finding out about the professional development needs of their frontline staff. Well, then we actually came up with some strategic planning around their frontline staff PD, and we came up with some trial activities to respond to their gaps in knowledge and practice.
The trial findings, particularly with our training and development programs here at WCB, we've been able to blend some of the findings that we've got out of the program into those programs, both for the team as a whole but also for individuals, so that'll help shape that going forward. And we're also looking at ways in which we package the information, both for members of the team here but also suppliers, so with all the vast amounts of information we come across and we draw into, just about how we package that up to make it bite-sized and easy to use for our team.
Multifaceted outcomes, one for the supply chain that we work with, but two, the team that we actually worked with that actual supply chain. So from the supply chain side of things, basically we've done a needs analysis of the livestock buyers and determined that they would dearly love to go on a professional development pathway to be more connected with the RD&E and add value to their clients and suppliers.
First of all, the key message is this trial actually has built an investment case for co-innovation between RDCs and processing companies to keep on going, because we found the processors got a lot of value out of this process, and also we found out they're very proactive in the RD&E space and they are seeking opportunities to collaborate with others. The other key message is when you're working with processor companies in the RD&E space, it's really useful to be able to frame your opportunity in a supply chain context, because that is the space they are working in. One of the main values that the processor companies told us is that this trial provided the space for them to strategically plan for their frontline staff in the extension and advisory space, because that's where they see their role evolving into. The final key message, I think, is that we really need to institutionalise a co-innovation brokering role in the processing sector to help keep the momentum going that we've built in this trial and keep this co-innovation process going, because it is valuable.